Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. A paper trending on Hugging Face this week, published on June 6, 2026, which is exactly a week ago today, tackles a massive bottleneck in computer vision. The paper is titled Robust-U1. Can multimodal large language models self-recover corrupted visual content for robust understanding? While multimodal large language models excel at understanding clear images, they often struggle with real-world corruptions like system noise or bad weather. To address this, the authors introduce Robust-U1, an approach that allows the model to actively reconstruct damaged pixels, achieving an impressive overall score of 0.74 on a real-world corruption benchmark compared to just 0.58 from its base model, Bagel. We will dive into how this self-recovery process works, and as we will see, the reinforcement learning stage, with its dual reward mechanism, is where things get really clever. And for those interested in the implementation, the authors have shared their code on GitHub. On Hugging Face, you can grab the 15 billion parameter Robust-U1 weights, featuring SFT and reinforcement learning versions designed for self-recovering corrupted visual content. Figure 1 compares 3 ways to make multimodal large language models more robust to messy images. The first approach, on the left, uses a black box feature alignment that lacks interpretability. In the middle, text-based reasoning chains describe the corruption, but completely miss out on fine pixel details. Our method, shown on the right, actively recovers the corrupted image so the model can reason over both the original and restored versions to find the right answer. Figure 2 maps out how this 3-stage process actually comes together to restore and understand noisy visual data. Stage 1 on the left uses supervised fine-tuning with a rectified flow loss, which mathematically guides the model to map noisy pixels back to their clean ground truth. Stage 2, in the middle, introduces reinforcement learning using Flow-GRPO, a policy optimization technique that uses dual rewards to polish the restored images. Finally, Stage 3 on the right feeds both the corrupted and restored images into the model to generate a reasoning path wrapped in think and think-end tokens before outputting the final answer. Figure 3 outlines how the dual reward mechanism steers the reinforcement learning stage to keep the restored images both visually sharp and semantically accurate. On the left, the pixel-level structural reward uses the structural similarity index measure, which is a formula that evaluates image quality based on luminance, contrast, and structure rather than simple pixel-by-pixel differences. On the right, the semantic consistency reward passes both the restored and ground truth images through a frozen contrastive language image pre-training visual encoder. By calculating the cosine similarity between their resulting embeddings, the model ensures that the restored image retains its original meaning. Table 1 presents a comprehensive evaluation of robustness on the R-bench dataset across 3 different task types. Robust-U1 consistently outperforms all baseline models, including both general and specialized robust models. For instance, our model achieves an overall score of 0.74, which represents a substantial jump over the next best model, Bagel, at 0.58. This shows that the self-recovery pipeline is highly effective at preserving accuracy, even when noise levels are high. Table 3 highlights how well our model resists severe visual noise across 3 standard datasets. Here, we evaluate performance under different levels of degradation, which means the intensity of simulated visual corruption applied to the images, ranging from 25% up to 100%. The bottom row showcases our model, Robust-U1, consistently achieving the highest scores even at 100% noise. For instance, on the MLLM benchmark, our model drops by only about 1.5 percentage points under maximum corruption, while other models degrade much more severely. Table 4 evaluates the individual components of Robust-U1 through an ablation study, which is an experiment that removes specific parts to see how performance drops. When we remove the joint multimodal reasoning step, the overall score drops from 0.74 to 0.66, proving that reasoning over the recovered image is vital. Additionally, removing either the pixel level or semantic rewards also decreases performance, confirming that both rewards are essential for maximizing robustness. Ultimately, this work demonstrates that giving multimodal large language models the power to self-recover corrupted images drastically improves their real-world reliability. By closing the loop between pixel restoration and semantic reasoning, we pave the way for safer model deployments in unpredictable environments. That wraps up this look at visual self-recovery. I'm Alex, and this has been the AI Research Roundup. See you in the next one.